Welcome to the 2011 State of the City Address for North Charleston. It's a time when we look back at 2010 to see where we've been and look forward to this year and see what's happening in our wonderful city. All of you understand the issues that we have with the state of South Carolina in dealing with what the Department of Commerce and Public Rail is doing out on the Navy base. Actually trying to violate a memorandum of understanding that we had with the state of South Carolina that dates back 8 years ago when we were mandated to come up with an MOU with the State Port Authority which would give half the property to the Port Authority on the naval base and half to us. We've made a lot of investment in the community based upon that MOU, which said one of the issues was that no rail would go through the north. We've had hundreds of people invest in properties surrounding the naval base, relying on that agreement that the state said they would honor. That agreement now is in violation by the state. The MOU has been lived up to by the city in every aspect and every detail. In fact, we've gone above and beyond that when we gave 80-something acres to Clemson University at the request of the state to help create some new economic ability within the low country to get some high-tech energy into our community. High-tech being those jobs that will be innovative, pay higher wages, and make our community be on the threshold of people looking at us as a community that you'd want to be in. And so we've been excited about the potential that brings. Now they're saying they want to take 70 acres of that and create a rail yard in the middle of the naval base and then run that rail through the north end. That is in violation of our agreement. We as a city are willing and able to battle the state of South Carolina. It's not something that we like to do. It's not something that we enjoy doing, but it's something that we must do. This not only affects the southern end of the city, it affects the city as a whole because it affects the image of the city, the livability of the city. All we've done to enhance about green development and sustainable living, it damages that. Our council, the majority, is very supportive of the action that we're doing. We ask that you be patient. We ask that you be involved. We ask that you let your legislators know that you do not appreciate North Charleston being lied to. You do not appreciate North Charleston being, pardon the pun, railroaded. We expect our state government to honor their word. What has happened is we've lost a sense of integrity and honesty. And we can't allow that to happen because if it happens on this one issue, there's multiple issues that it can happen, not only for North Charleston, but every municipality in every county in the state of South Carolina. So please, work with us. Contact people. Stay engaged. Stay involved. We need you now more than ever. People have said nothing has happened on the naval base under the Noisette plan. Behind me you have the Low Country Innovative Center, a center where we bring in high-tech jobs, startup companies that come in here to get started on their feet and then move to their own locations. Have about 100 jobs in here currently. They pay anywhere from double to triple the normal pay grades for people in the low country. Jobs for tomorrow, jobs for the future, right here. We will have to keep these things going. So I don't want to hear people say there's nothing going on the naval base, including Hydrostop, roofing and waterproofing system, Harvest Medical Clinic, and Celadon, home furnishings and accessory store. WPC, an engineering company that has taken this building in the outer parking lot at the old naval base and turned it into a LEED certified building. The loss at the Navy Yard, the first workforce housing that we have in North Charleston, and the home of Verde Construction, known for their green concept building. And welcome to Coast Brewing Company, brewing craft beer right here on the naval base. We've got CMCI, Low Country Local First, Low Country Innovation Center, Parents Anonymous, Low Country Orphan Relief, United Infrastructure Group, Inc., Coleman Snow Consultants, LLC. Here in Building 7, we have People Matter. Live Oak Consultants, located in one of the old Panama houses by the river. Army Wise, one of the hit series on Lifetime. Runaway Bay Restaurant, a Caribbean-themed restaurant that's even using solar power to help power part of the project. And here at 10 Storehouse Row, you see all the companies that are listed, but the most prominent would be Vapor Apparel, the 18th fastest growing company in the state of South Carolina. And other companies on the naval base include and it's growing all the time. When the city of North Charleston donated land to Clemson University, it was to bring new economic opportunity to all the people in the Low Country, but especially those of us in North Charleston. Behind me is the first one of those major projects. It's a new wind turbine testing facility that Clemson will be opening in 2012. A $96 million investment, creating jobs, but jobs that are in new technology. And we're hoping that this is just the first of many things to come that will create high-paying jobs for people in the Low Country. What you have just seen is a patch that I just made with the newest piece of equipment at our fire museum. This was donated by Ray Case's family after he passed away. Ray was a local developer, real estate guy, who was a firefighter in his younger days and has been a wonderful help while he was alive here at the museum. And in his death, he still is contributing back through his family. The Fire Museum had 31,000 visitors this year. We also had the opportunity to host 20 private events and over 80 birthday parties. It is continuing to be a place that local folks and visitors alike can come and enjoy. This year, the North Charleston Coliseum Convention Center had over $51 million of economic impact on the Low Country, including $17 million in direct wages that were paid because of the operations we have here. We're in our 17th year of operation, and we need to do some improvements. So this year we'll be investing $18 million worth of improvements to the Coliseum, creating some new pre-function space, new areas to which to serve our people as they come in, and a new ticket area as well. Also upgrading the sound system and upgrading the areas where we have private boxes. All trying to make a better service to the people who utilize the facility and make it have a longer life expectancy for those of us who visit. This year we had 2 new Hyatt places open in North Charleston, giving us 240 additional hotel rooms in our community. We had some $14 million that was invested to build these 2 units. And that is a wonderful add-on, one here at the Convention Center site and the other up on Ashley Phosphate Road, giving us more rooms than anybody else in the Low Country to serve visitors coming to our community. To my left, you will see the new extension of Tanger Boulevard that will be put in this year to give better access to the shopping areas that we have surrounding Tanger. Tanger Boulevard will become an additional outlet to Montague Avenue, helping us alleviate some of the traffic issues that we have at International and Montague. Behind me is the new interchange that will be Vapor Drive and Highway 78. This will open up 1,500 acres once it is connected to the extension of Northside Drive for new development, both in industrial, commercial, and residential, mixed use. It will give us an opportunity to have another growth corridor. Will take us to the future years so that we can meet the needs as we continue to grow as a city. I wanted to take this opportunity to give you an update on the Intermodal facility to be constructed here in North Charleston. This year we've made some success in that we were able to get a $6 million grant from Congressman Clyburn and Senator Graham to help us move forward with the construction of the facility. That gives us about 80 to 85% of the funds needed to move forward. We're in final design phases now. The building will look like the 1911 Union Station that was in downtown Charleston with twin towers. It's going to be something that all of us in North Charleston can be extremely proud of when it is completed, giving us better access to rail and bus travel. 2010, the year we actually saw the Boeing plant coming out of the ground. 2011 we'll see the first plane starting to be assembled. I'm standing at the newly renovated intersection of International Boulevard and Michaud Parkway, the new entry to our new Boeing plant here in North Charleston. An $800 million economic impact through construction and equipment coming to our community, creating at least 3,800 jobs. I took a tour the other day of the new plant. Not only does it have the capacity to do the assemblage, it has office space within this one building for up to 1,300 employees. One of the great benefits of having a company the size of Boeing come in is the offshoots that will come out of it for suppliers that we will hopefully land in North Charleston. Behind me is one such plant. This will be the interiors plant located off of Patriots Boulevard in North Charleston, one of many that we hope to see come as part of the Boeing project. This will employ 150 or so employees and will open in 2012. We're excited to have them as part of North Charleston and look for many more adventures to come our way. We're very pleased to see Southwest Airlines announcing that they are coming to the Charleston airport. This is going to offer lower fares for people traveling in and out of Charleston. It's really going to help us at the convention center because we can be more competitive in bringing conventions. We can meet the cost of the facility, lodging, but we've had trouble with airfares. This will make us have a stronger market and help us grow our economy. With the growth that we've had in the last number of years in the middle and upper Dorchester Road corridor, for a long time now we've needed a place for those people to gather and have meetings in a public facility. This year, in 2010, we purchased the land here on Dorchester Road next to Doorway Baptist Church to build a new community center. In 2011, construction will start and we will be adding another community center to meet the needs of the citizens of the city of North Charleston. With the growth that we've also had in the upper Dorchester Road corridor, and especially here on Palmetto Parkway with the new industries that have come in, it was time for us to build a new fire station. It opened in 2010, and you have to remember that a fire station is not just a place where fire trucks roll out to protect you. It's home 24 hours a day for our men and women of our fire department. So we've tried to make it be as nice as we can because this is their home for that period of time. But we are very proud of the quality of fire service that we provide to the citizens of North Charleston. And the men and women that represent us in that fire service are excellent. We are now moving forward with another new fire station to replace fire station number 5 on Dorchester Road. We originally looked at redoing the old fire station, but it was so costly, it was time for us to build a new modern facility for our firefighters. There's others that we'll have to do in the future, but each year we try to take strides to keep up with the needs not only of our fire service, but those of you that they protect. As the city of North Charleston has continued to grow, one of the areas that we haven't kept up with, quite honestly, is our public works facility. We are now in 3 different counties, and yet our public works facility is where it originally started. We are looking to move to this site now on property we already own. We're currently under design with the product, should have completion of that design by the end of this year, and look forward to next year starting with a modern public works facility right at the Remount interchange off of I-26, which will be much more centrally located to provide a better level of service for you, the citizens.